Since high school, I've always really liked theater and drama and acting. And by the way, I've published 2 books. I don't think I've ever mentioned that on this channel. I've published 2 books. So maybe I'll put this at the beginning of the video, and then I'll have a theme song play, and then it will be the introduction of the 100 subscribers. Yeah, okay, I'll probably do that.
There's not enough people with originality, so here I am to save the day. Jayniac.
Woo! 100 subscribers. Okay. I'm actually very thankful. I really do appreciate everyone who subscribed, everyone who chooses to watch some of my videos. I'm very thankful. I always say, if I even get 10 views on a video, I'm a happy camper. And before I forget, these are the 2 books that I published. This one is a really long play, you know, Act 1, Act 2 kind of stuff. And this one is 9 whole plays. And when I wrote these, it was in church, it was for church plays. It was at the end of my high school year that I thought I might as well put some of my ideas into good use, or at the very least just get them out there. Why not? So I think the whole thing with Jayniac Jr., because I always get asked this question, what is your channel about? And honestly, I wouldn't say it's a comedy channel. I wouldn't say it's like a vlog channel. I'd probably go somewhere along the lines of maybe a theatrical channel, or like a channel related to acting or ideas or just cinematography, or even, in all honesty, if I had to give it one defining definition, yeah, a defining one, I would say Jayniac Jr. is a time capsule of my life and the life of my friends. And I mean, I can't think of another YouTuber who has done that. That's not to say that there isn't, but I mean, I haven't heard of them. So maybe this is the originality. If not, at least you know we're doing it a little differently. I just want to give thanks to God for allowing this kind of opportunity to present itself at the time that it did, because for those of you who don't know, my first video that was ever posted on this channel was the Rudy Poos video, which was of my high school band in grade 12. And we practiced like 3 songs, but it's funny how only one ever got recorded. So yeah, you're not going to see them again. The second video I posted on here was of the dance routine that Minister Tavon and I performed together, which, funny enough, was the very first dance routine I ever choreographed. So yeah, okay, that video suddenly has a lot more sentimental value than I even expected. And it's funny how when I was recording that, I just had the idea, why not just do some arts and crafts on this channel? So those of you who might remember, I did the hammer bead stuff back in like 2015, the beginning of 2015. And there's still 2 requested characters that I will get around to doing, so don't worry, you'll get it. I mean, it's kind of like Victorious Analysis, yeah? you know who you are. But anyway, what I really want to talk about is just saying thank you. Thank you, all of you who have watched. I mean, if I could, I would say all my subscribers, but some of them haven't really been public about their subscription, which is perfectly fine. But above all else, like, I am just very blessed. I cannot begin to begin. I can't begin to begin. It's such a blessing to be able to have this channel and be able to just put out ideas that I had, because like ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to make movies. And I mean, you see Marcus, my best friend, he's in the Junior and Marcus Watch videos with me, and he's in a few other videos physically, like Urban Fantasy and Spider-Man 6, he was in that one too. But yeah, like that, you don't just get that anywhere, you know, being able to post something and put it up there and like get that feeling of accomplishment. I mean, I look back on my videos in 2015 and ooh, the editing's really rough. And I mean, to a professional, my editing's still pretty rough to this day, but I mean, it's gotten better. I want to say to each of you subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you Silod, thank you Pika Gamer Plus Pizza, thank you That Word Junior, thank you Shanita Donaldson, thank you Kyle Thompson, thank you Trevon Baisden, thank you, Tavon Baisden. Oh, you guys are gonna get searched. I also want to give a really big thank you to all the crew that have helped me on a few of the videos. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, you're probably wondering what this is that I'm wearing, and if you're not, then hey, look at what I'm wearing. It's bright red, and I know the logo for this channel is yellow. It's because my favorite color is yellow. Anyway, this jacket is something that I have wanted to do since, let's say, about 2016. I mean, at least we're heading in the right direction. Now, if you look really closely, you might recognize what this is. That is the Guardians of Grace patch right there. Genuine. It has been made and created, forged in the fires. It has been. It's something very unique and personal, and I'm glad that we are able to get stuff like this done and put it on a jacket. And I mean, you're probably gonna see in the next video. This is just something I designed with hammer beads, and I mean, look at it. It looks great. And if you look over on the other side, you get this. And some of you might be wondering what that is. It's supposed to be a lightning bolt with black and white in it and yellow around it. This, in a way, is like the unofficial logo of Jayniac Jr. I know we have the, like, kind of Nintendo-looking one, which, by the way, wasn't intentional. When it was done, I realized, oh, this actually just looks like the Nintendo logo. Anyway, this is the unofficial logo of this channel. Till further notice, I'm probably going to be using this around different places, including another channel that I'll be working on, maybe not. Only God knows, and I'm going to put it in his hands. And what's coolest about this is this part. Can you see it? Can you see it on camera? Is it on camera? Okay, yeah. What that is, it's Genesis. Now, those of you who are wondering, no, I did not design that, but it's a thought that counts. No, it's actually from Air Gear, which is probably my favorite anime of all time. Despite all the, you know, and I mean, if you're curious, this right here is from episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, season 6, episode 7, I believe. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, okay, it was episode 12 of season 6, Devil Meat Palace. You know why I chose season 6, episode 7. You know why. Back on track. I want to give a big thanks to my mom and my dad, because they were the ones who really inspired me, and they were the ones who always told me to go ahead and do what it is that I think could be creative or could be fun. And now here I am. I mean, I'm even using a camera that I've had since maybe 2010 maybe. So this camera is at least 8 years old. At most, maybe 10 or 12. But I'm still using it, which is great. And that's what I really like about this whole journey. It's the transformation of what we once had into what is currently happening. And who knows, it may go through another phase and another phase. And let me tell you, I have plenty of ideas for videos. Like, there's so many I want to get to, but I'm trying to keep myself in like this fixed mind where, like, okay, we've got to work on Nerf Outlaws, we've got to work on Guardians of Grace, we've got to work on Junior and Marcus Watch. And that is so much fun, like having those 3 main series be essentially the bread and butter of this channel. And by no means am I going to drop any of them. And going forward, I want to be able to do more things, like bigger ideas, bigger camera tricks. But yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for even putting likes and comments. I especially love to read the comments. I read all of the comments, guys, okay? And hopefully, going forward, I will still be able to do that like way, let's say 10 years from now. I'm never afraid to hear your requests for videos. If you feel like you want a continuation of an old video, or if you want maybe a video I promised that still hasn't come out, again, you know who you are. I can do that, and I'm happy and honored, and I'm just blessed, and I'm blown away by how everything has worked out this far. I'm just very thankful. Like, this channel is still going in 4 years, and I don't feel any sort of steam or stress or anything getting in my way as far as going forward and doing new things with this channel. And that's what I'm thankful for about this. I don't want to be, you know, in a box saying like, oh, this is a unboxing channel, haha, or this is like educational channel, or I don't want to be put in that box. I just want it to be my channel. I really want to do a lot of things, not just with this channel, but even in movies and TV shows, especially TV shows. Like, I'd love to do some TV shows, or maybe I could even start small and have web series on this channel. I don't know what the future holds, only God does. So until then, I will stay faithful, I will stay strong, I will trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean not unto my own understanding. In all my ways I will acknowledge Him so that He may direct my path. By the way, I'm Christian, in case you were wondering, because I have received some questions about that. Yes, the reason why we bring up God, and the God in whom we are bringing up is Jehovah, Adonai, Elohim, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, whose name alone is able to cast out demons and devils. Yes, I am Christian, and a lot of my friends who help me on this channel are Christian. We try our absolute best to keep content clean, or as clean as we can, and that way anyone could watch it. I mean, I remember, I believe it was Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, who made a very great comparison between The Godfather and Star Wars. He said that even though they're both very great movies, and, you know, movies that we can look back on in history and say, like, they still shape cinematography to this day, or even direction, so many things. Godfather is like wine, you know? Wine can be rich, it can be tasteful, it can be great, but you're not gonna give wine to a child, will you? Star Wars is like water. Anyone can drink water. It's not exclusive to one person, but anyone can have it and enjoy it. And that, in many ways, is my philosophy with this channel. And yes, of course, that is because of my Christian heritage, but I like to keep things clean. A lot of people say like, oh, censorship is what stops us from being creative. No, I personally believe if you are given a set amount of guidelines and you're incapable of creating your work around that, like completely incapable, just like you're just, oh no, what am I going to do? Maybe you're just not that creative. I still think there is room to be creative, to be able to bring your own brand without an extreme amount of vulgarity. There's still a way of making a scene sad or angry, like showing that a character is angry without just having them swear, just as an example. And I mean, I want my children to be able to look at my channel and say like, oh hey, there's daddy in the future. I'm not a dad yet, no, I'm not married or anything. You can look at my hand. Not yet. Not yet. Before I end, I do want to give just a really big shout out, or even just a really big heartfelt thank you to some of my teachers, Miss Mackey, Miss Parker, Mr. Dickinson, Maureen Reed, and Kari Marin. There's so many people, Miss Carr, there's so many people that have inspired me, like getting here in high school and in university. Now I'm here and I've got 2 books published and I have this YouTube channel that I'm very happy about. And I just want to see how far we can go with this roller coaster. So let me ask you guys, are you willing to join me for this ride for the next, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100, wink wink, 100 years from now? Thank you. Seriously, thank you for all of your help, all your comments, all your love, all your feedback, everything that you're doing. You know, something I think is really cool even about having a channel like this is like Megamijit 23, he went out of his way and like created a rip surf like Minister Trevon has at the Guardians of Grace videos. And it's stuff like that that just, you know, keeps me going. It's like, okay, cool, we have fans, we have people who are watching our stuff and they're happy about it. So again, thank you. I've even encouraged some of my friends to go off and make their own YouTube channel, and so far, yeah, a lot of them have created their own, assuming, like, not just because I told them, but some of them, they wanted to, and now they have, and I'm very happy to see that this is happening, where like people that I grew up with now, we have something in common, we have something we can share, we have something we can collab with. It's great. And I'll leave the links to those people in the description right below. So just don't be afraid to open that, check out my friends' channels. Maybe you'll see some fun stuff that maybe you wouldn't see here. Or, I mean, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna freak out and be like, oh, you took my subscribers. Once again, in case you were wondering, this is Let There Be Laughs, Genesis and Exodus by moi, Darren Bailey Jr. And this one is 9 Plays for the Christian in All of Us by, oh, look at that, Darren Bailey Jr. You can find them on Amazon or Chapters or Barnes & Nobles. Just look it up and you'll see it. So, I mean, if you really do want to support me financially with this channel, then by all means, go ahead, just, you know, buy the book. And maybe one day we could do a Q&A or something cool like that for 500 subscribers. That would be really fun, wouldn't it? And if you really have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. I'm not gonna, I'll read them. If you like the jacket, just let me know, cause you know, gotta rep that merch. Just kidding. This is exclusive. Exclusive. Thank you. Again, thank you. A million thank yous, a billion thank yous, a trillion thank yous. And God bless you, keep you, cover you. May He make His face to shine upon you. May He bless you with His peace. And I pray right now that anyone who is watching who doesn't really feel certain about themselves, or, you know, feels as though they have something in them but they're maybe too afraid, or they don't have the equipment or something like that, God has a way of making things you'd think are impossible, possible. I mean, this channel, I totally did not see this coming, and I'm just thankful for it. So if it could happen to me, it could happen to you. Okay? Anyway, take care.